Hey guys, it's Lotsgon here today and welcome to a new series on Football Manager 2017. So, we are starting as Nottingham Forest. If you do follow me on Twitter, you would know that I held a poll the other day asking what league we should start in. And I had Championship was the most asked for, but then we had a few of the lower leagues actually getting a lot of votes as well. So I decided I'd go for someone that is a bigger club, but sort of falling their way down and possibly nearly dropping into League One, and we can try and build them up because the chairman at this club does want to sell. As you can see, we have 15 million in loan debt, we have 35 million estimated value, but we're not the club we used to be. Our media prediction is 15th, which is far from the top, and we've got a bit of building to do if we want to actually make something of this team and take it back to where it should belong. So, straight away we're going to look at the homepage and see. Lotsgon takes the Nottingham Forest hot seat, and I'm relishing the opportunity to manage at the City Ground. Now, before anyone does say anything, I do know that my avatar looks like a bit of a crack addict, and I didn't really put a lot of focus into that. I just sort of made it and went, yeah, I'm going to go for that. I don't look like that. That's not me. That's just the avatar that we're using for the game. Anyway, so Fawaz Al-Hazawi, the chairman of Nottingham Forest, has welcomed us to the club. I'm sure the Forest fans will be glad with that. I know that a lot of them don't actually want him there right now, but hopefully we can see him leave during this era and we can change for the good for the club. So, that sounds like a great idea. I want to sort of get everything that we can to sort of learn about the club. Yeah, I want to report on the squad, I think. And a friendly as well. Yep. And I want him to just take control of the friendlies and stuff, set up the opposition tactics. He can do all the match training. We can sort it out if we want to at any point. But that seems to be fine for now. And we are welcome at the club. So, we just look over our sort of things. We're responsible for everything currently at the moment, which is fine. As you can see, we have won 2 European Champions Cups, which is basically the Champions League now. So, as you can see, the UEFA Champions League. I do have all the logos installed for everything. I do have a lot of face packs installed as well, as you may see. I do play this game a lot. I haven't actually played 2017 yet, as I've been busy with uni work and I haven't had a lot of time to do that. But this is probably going to be my second full playthrough of 2017. But I am probably what I'd call a Football Manager. Oh, I don't know what the word is. Basically, a Football Manager. Not a novice, but an expert to a degree. I've played a lot of this game for the last 15 years, and I know a hell of a lot about it since the Football Manager franchise actually started. I was there before that in the Championship Manager days. So, I know a lot of how these games work. We'll have a look at these sort of squads. So, Ben Brereton is a good youth prospect. I actually know he's a good youth prospect because he scored against my team in real life. I actually support Aston Villa, and I was a bit upset when that happened when I was down the pub. That was not a fantastic day for me at all. Eric Lehigh, again, another ex-Aston Villa player. He's apparently a weak link at the club. But I think he's a good player. He's fairly inconsistent. But I think he's a good player. He's not too bad, and we may look to improve on him in the future, but he is homegrown, and for now he's a good player. Overall, looking at the squad, there's a few people that we do need to take out, a few people that we need to move about, and a few transfers that we do need to make. Okay, so Michael Mansion is unhappy with the squad strength, and he feels like we should strengthen in the coming weeks, or he may want to leave because Aston Villa are interested in him. I mean, I sort of hate the fact that I support Aston Villa now when playing this, because they're going to be one of these clubs that keeps taking all my players. We do have Ross McCormack from them. We do have Aaron Tishbola from them as well, and I know they're good players. So I do have a little bit of knowledge about the squad. I know Assomba Longa and Zach Clough are great players as well. Obviously we have Bentner, Velios, Armand Traore at left back. Mancien's a good player. Cohen, Lehigh. First thing we do need to do is probably look at getting a goalie as well, though, because our goalies aren't fantastic. We have Stokovic, who actually played for Maccabi Haifa last year in the Israeli Premier League, but he's not a out-and-out good goalkeeper that I would consider, and I want to try and get someone else in maybe. We do also have a lot of injuries. The under-23 squad seems to basically be full of young players, and a lot of them do actually play in the first team. Danny Fox, for example, used to play for Southampton and Burnley, now sitting in the Nottingham Forest reserves, so I would like to go ahead and promote him and see what he can do. Dimitar, he looks okay. Don't know if I want to promote him just yet, but what we will do is leave it here and make some transfers, and I will come back after pre-season to show you what we have done. Okay guys, welcome back, and we've been quite busy since you've been gone. So I'm just going to show you here our expectations for the current season before we get into the transfers. We are expected to finish in the top half of the Sky Bet Championship. We are expected to reach the 4th round of the FA Cup and the 3rd round of the EFL Cup. Now, our original transfer budget was 500,000, but we picked the low player payouts at the end of the year to actually give ourselves a little bit of a boost in that. And we are currently spending not a lot of that money, but we haven't brought in many people that have cost money so far. I am still looking to get a few big transfers in. We do have a month left, but until then, I'm just going to show you who we've brought in so far. So we'll start off with who's gone out. A lot of loan players have gone out. Youth players have gone out on loan, I mean. So we have Alex Ikavetti, who is a left back for us. He's currently gone out on loan to the Scottish League. The same with Joe Worrell. Same with Matty Cash. Matty Cash is going to be a really good player. He's got a 5-star potential. Jorge Grant, I think, or George Grant. He's also gone to the Scottish League. He's got a 4.5-star potential. He's got some decent stats. I did want to start to play Matty Cash in the team, but I didn't really want to do that straight away. Virgil Gomes, he's gone to Bristol Rovers. Anthony Wright's gone to Concord. As you can see, a lot of these players have gone down to the lower leagues. So, transfers in, what have we spent? 325,000 total, rising to 375. And that's only on one player. So, we'll start off with the first player, who is someone you maybe recognise if you follow football and followed the Premier League a few years back, when he actually played for Liverpool and then went on to play for Real Madrid, and that is Albert Riera. He's actually got a few decent stats that I think are quite good. So, you know, if we highlight him playing in a left back role as a fullback, yeah, his marking is not fantastic. He's losing a bit of acceleration now and then, but he's got good positioning, good teamwork, good tackling, and good anticipation and concentration. So he can do well there. Wing back, he's very good at that. And I've also brought him into play as a left midfielder when we need him to play there. He is not the fastest, but he's got a good crossing, good dribbling ability, a good first touch, a good passing, and a good technique. So he's someone that would give us a lot of experience in this team, and someone that we could maybe rely on in games where we need that experience to back us up. He has got 16 caps overall for the Spanish team, and most recently he did actually play for Liverpool, then Galatasaray, and he's moved on to sort of the Slovenian league, but we're going to take him up here and see if he's actually any good. Michael Essien is the second player we've actually brought in, and I was completely surprised that we were able to get this guy in. I mean, he's going to sit in behind as that defensive midfielder, as a sort of halfback, the anchor man. If we play him in central midfield, we can play him as a sort of deep line playmaker. He's got the ability for everything. He's got 16 bravery, composure, 15 anticipation. He's got 17 teamwork. He's got amazing stats still for his age. He's not got the pace or the strength, the stamina or the acceleration he used to have, but he's got the balance, he's got the fitness, and he's got the strength, and he's going to be a good player for us. He's going to be someone that can really sit in there and, you know, do well for us. He's not had a bad career. He's played at Chelsea, he's played at Real Madrid, he's played at AC Milan. Most recently he's played at Panathinaikos, which again, they're not a bad team either. And now he's come to join us in the Championship. So I think he's going to be a good signing for us. The next player is Zakaria Faduch. And I'm not sure if I said that right, but as you can see, he is a player that we actually got offered free from an agent. And I decided to have a little look at his stats, see what he had to offer. He's got a good passing, he's got a good technique, good vision, got good decisions already, he's got a decent flair, decent first touch, and decent composure. His teamwork's not the best, but it can improve, and from what I saw of him, he's got a 4-star potential. And that's better than our current player, Ross McCormack. He's very well suited to League 2 football, and he did come from Bordeaux, so he is actually a very good player. Now, what I do want to do actually is, if Exeter City come in for him, I want to let them have him, because I know for a fact he's going to get into that team in the attacking midfield role. And why is that? It's because we've bought Ollie Watkins from Exeter City. Now, you may be wondering, why have we bought in Ollie Watkins from Exeter City? He's not the most well-known player, he's not the best player, he's not going to be the best player. But he's got potential to be a good player. And we didn't pay a lot for him. And he can do a job for us. He's got good acceleration, good stamina. He's got a good bit of flair, off the ball is quite good as well. He's got good dribbling, good long shots, good first touch, good technique, and good passing. And he's going to be a good player for us. He may not fit straight into the team, as you can see, he is a 2-star ability. He can play on the left. He can play in midfield set. He can play up front if needs be. But I'm going to be looking to sort of put him in that attacker midfield central role when we can. Maybe in a few cup games, but he can actually play in a few different positions, and he's going to be a good player for us in the near future. So, we didn't actually get a goalkeeper in there. I did try and get a goalkeeper in. I tried to get a few defenders in. As you can see, we are currently trying to get Alan Hutton in as a right back. He's not actually, Villa aren't actually attempting to let us offer anything for him that is a decent value. We are going to let this guy go out on loan as well. But today we are actually playing our first game against Burton Albion, which is sort of like a local rivalry to a degree. And I'm quite excited because it's a great game to actually start the season on. So we don't have many players actually available for the game. We have a lot of injuries at the moment. But before that, I will actually talk you over our pre-season, as you can see here. So, we started off by beating Nottingham Forest under 23s 3-1. The goal that the under 23s scored in that game, you'll be wondering what happened there. Well, that was our current goalkeeper. He scored an own goal in the 6th minute, which is why I want to replace him. But it's very hard to try and find a good goalkeeper that we can get within our budget. So, for the time being, he is going to be sticking around. We then drew 1-1 to Alloa, which wasn't a great result, really. Losing 2-1 to La Berrichon. Again, probably a worse result. They're not that good, and we could have beat them. We then lost 3-1 to GFC Ajaccio. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation, but they do play in the League 2 in France, and I think we're quite bad losing to them. I really don't think we should have lost to them. But, you know, it was a tough game, and we were getting some experience from it. We then went on to beat Ilkeston 3-0. Not fantastic, but hopefully going into this game against Burton, we will be able to select a good team and come out victorious. So we've been playing this formation recently, and it's been going well for us, so I'm going to stick to this. I have got attacking tempo on higher. I like to play out wide and close down quite a lot. I like to clear the ball to flanks, hit the early crosses in, run at the defence, use tight marking. I like my team to get stuck in and also be quite expressive and creative. I stick to standard until I see how the game plays out. We are going to start with Vladimir Stojkovic in goal. We are going to stick with Eric Lehigh at the back right if we can. I would like to bring Mancien back into the team. Matt Mills is going to be second backup to that. Armand Traore is currently probably our best left back. Or maybe we could play Riera there. It depends. We're going to decide that in a minute. Jamie Ward is someone that I would like to have on the right, not carry on. Chris Cohen is obviously going to be our central midfielder. We are then going to get Michael Essien in there as well to be the defensive midfielder. We are going to stick with Ben Osborne on the left, I think, which means we can put Riera at left back. We are then going to put in Ross McCormack in the attacker midfield role and leave Velios up front, I think, because Bentner's not played it too well of late. So, substitutions wise, we have 7 substitutions that we can actually have, and I do want to go ahead and see if we can, get some players in here that we desperately need. So defensive wise, I don't actually think we have a defender central. We'll get Traore on the bench as well, which is going to be fine. I do want Mustafa Carriel on the bench. I do also want Kasami on the bench as well. Tish Bowler probably won't get a game, if I'm being honest. Matty Cash can now go down to the under-23s. Ben Brereton could possibly go to the bench. But I think we've got Gilberto Pereira. Nikolai Dimitru is a striker. I don't really want him on the bench, if I'm being totally honest. What I'm going to do, I'm going to find Ollie Watkins, who is in the under-23, move him to the senior squad, and straight away, sorry about that. So straight away, yeah, we are actually going to put him, if he's here, there he is, straight onto the bench, because I think he could play a good role in this Ross McCormack role if Ross McCormack gets injured or we have to move him further upfield. And I want to see how he does with that role. So, a few players are struggling with fitness, but that's fine. We are going to give Ollie Watkins the number 32. And we're going to get straight into this game. I am going to be playing on 3D for the time being. And we're just going to get the key highlights and go to where I normally go to. So, as you can see, teams are warming up. I think today we should be hoping for a good result against Burton. Burton are predicted to finish lower than us. We're predicted to finish 15th. Burton don't have a great team, to be honest. But they do have Christiansen on loan from Fulham, who is a very good player, actually. So that is going to throw a spanner in the works. As you can see, our best player is our goalie. He is a decent goalie. I'm not going to keep slating him. He is a good goalie. But Nottingham Forest fans don't like him. From what I've watched this season in real-time football, he's not a fantastic goalie. But then Football Manager doesn't always play up to that, so you never really know what's going to happen. We are just going to apply the assistant advice there, and I'm going to go for an assertive team talk and say we are the favourites. I expect us to perform. So, straight away we are going to, oh, there we go. Go to key highlights, and Michael Essien gave away a penalty within the second minute. Not really what I hoped for to start the season off. Oh god, Corley Woodrow and our goalie dived the same way but didn't actually save the ball. So this is not the best start to the season that we actually had planned, is it? I do want to get our team ratings up, and I also want to get the league table up at some point as well. So the league table will go in the top left here, and the team ratings will stay in the top left. Right, we're getting outdone at the moment. I think what we're going to do, we're going to go for a counter. And we're giving away another penalty. So straight away I want to change that. I don't want to get stuck in because apparently my team doesn't understand that they can't give away penalties. Again, good penalty, awful goalkeeping. This has become a little bit of a shambles, really. I was confident, but this isn't what I had planned. McCormack, and we do have a goal back, Matt Mills. That's fantastic. So I'm really happy about that. It's 2-1 now. We're back in the game. We're making progress. Essien has not had the best game for us. Someone that I thought would be a rock for us has not had the best game. So what I am going to do, I am going to take Essien off for Kasami, chuck Cohen in the defending role, and leave Kasami to have a sort of free role to go up the top. Velios hasn't played too well. We're going to keep an eye on him. And we may bring Ollie Watkins on. But I'm going to leave that until, I'm going to leave that until the second half, I think. I don't want to change anything too soon. Around the 50th, 60th minute mark, I want to make that change. We do have a... Oh, so, yeah, I thought that was going to be a chance there. We seem to be having more possession currently. We seem to be doing well. I think that's a good thing for us at the moment. We're doing well in this game. It's not too bad. Wow, the times flew past there into the 80th minute. I'm going to go attacking now. And I'm going to bring on Ollie Watkins. Push Jamie Ward up and push Ben Osborne up as well. I think Mustafa Carriel is going to come on as well because he can make a bit of a difference up there. Let's give a passionate team talk. Give him faith, and I want to see some performance from Carriel as well. I think we're going to go fluid, and we're going to go overload and try desperately to score. Okay, so I don't think it's going to work. I think we're going to lose this game 2-1. I'm a little bit gutted by that, if I'm honest. Yeah. So it's not the best result for our first game. I am going to get extremely angry with them. Hopefully that boosts them up a little bit. Against Burton Albion, we shouldn't be losing. It's unacceptable, really. And Riera is injured straight away, so we are going to let him go to the physio. I'm just going to send the assistant to press conference. So I'm not very happy at all. I don't know what went wrong there. But what I am going to do is let us go forward until we play Hartlepool, and then see where we can go from there. So Alan Hutton has actually we've had an offer accepted for Alan Hutton. We can only offer him this. He's not going to accept the offer. He's going to walk away, and that's going to be that. So there's not a lot I can do about that. I did try and sign Sylvan Distan. He didn't want to come to us. We can't offer enough wages for him, which is a bit of a shame, because he would have been a great player to have signed. And again, we just need a goalie to come in, really. That's realistically what I think we need. We need a Sambolonga back from injury. I looked at getting in another winger, but we have... The trouble is, at the moment, Nottingham Forest, the team I've took over, the squad I've actually inherited, has got a lot of players on loan that are wingers. And they're not the best, but it means we're spending a lot on wages, and I don't really want to cancel their loans because they are decent players and we're not that good of a team. So I don't want to lose that. If you understand what I'm trying to say, I don't want to lose the players that we've got on loan from, say, Benfica, for example, which are a good team. But we keep losing a lot of players to injury, and we're losing a lot of games as well, and it's not exactly going to be great this season, I don't think. It's going to be quite a tough season. My tactics aren't set up perfectly. I don't really know what to play with this team currently. I do have 3 tactics set up, but it's not going to be the best tactics. I'm not going to download any offline. I don't want to do that. I want to stick to my own tactics. I want to try and actually do something and make the team, you know, work together. But we are going to change things around, I think. So we are going to get in Traore at left back. I want to chuck in... I like the defence as it is. I'm going to chuck in Henderson in goal. I'm going to put Pereira at right back. We are playing Hartlepool in the League Cup, so I want to rest a few of my players because we have Brighton in 2 days, which is going to be an important game for us. I'm going to chuck Ollie Watkins in. We can get Nicholas Bentner up front. Or I'll tell you what, actually, no, we're going to get Ben Brereton up front. I think he's going to be a better player than Bentner in that position. I want Tish Bowler in. I do want him in. I want Kasami to sit in there as well. And I'm going to give Ariebe a run on the right. So yeah, I want Lehigh on the bench. I've got Carriel, I've got Coben, I've got McCormack, and I want Jamie Ward on the bench, actually, instead. I do want Bentner on the bench because I want to bring him on and see what he can do. And Essien can stay off, and we'll keep Cohen on the bench as well. So this is going to be the team we're going into the game for. In fact, I'm going to push these two up as well. I'm going to go for that. That's what we're going to stick for this game. And I quite like that. I think that's going to be okay. So we are playing with 2 wingers, 2 fullbacks. And personally, I think we should win this game again. Ben Osborne is our deep line playmaker. And he is a very good player. He's 22, he's homegrown, he has great potential. And he's someone I really want to keep hold of. But if we carry on performing the way we are, I don't think we're going to be doing that anytime soon. So I'm going to get assertive again. And see... I'm going to say we should be winning this game without any problem at all, because we should. I'm going to skip the start and we're going to jump straight into it. We seem to be doing okay at the moment. I do want to go a little bit attacking now. I think if we go attacking, I think we can definitely push forward. And we have Berto just running up the right there. To Kasami. To Ollie Watkins and to Shbola. Kasami into Brereton. I thought that could have been a good goal there. Good move. Oh no, we've got hit on the attack and Rooney's in and he scored a goal. Louis Rooney has scored a goal against us on the counter-attack. Who's that there? Matt Mills again. He's our captain, but he's not filling us with confidence right now. And that was a fantastic goal. Great corner and Mantien's first ever goal from Nottingham Forest. That was a fantastic goal. If we just look at the replay, that header, out of nowhere, the power on that, and that's fantastic. So, Matt Mills has booted the ball. Not really sure what he was doing there. He's not really filling me with confidence right now. Ollie Watkins seems to be playing quite well. He's opening some space up and Brereton's in and he's scored a goal. I think that's Ben Brereton scoring a goal on his debut for us. He's only 17 and that is fantastic. He scored the goal to put us in front at Hartlepool. Yeah, he's 17. He's born in 1999. That's 3 years younger than me. God, that's bad. But he's got potential to be a good player. As you can see, that is his first goal for us on his debut. And I'm extremely happy that he's got it. He is definitely pushing for a first team place this year. After that. I think we basically aren't going to get a top half finish. I think we're going to struggle to stay up. We have quite a young team. And I'm trying to fill it with experience, but it's quite hard. And he's through on goal again. He's scored 2 now. He's definitely pushing for that starting place. I think I may even start in the next match against Brighton. Depends how fit he is. But Kasami played a beautiful ball through there and Brereton finished that off fantastically. I am a bit upset actually that we don't have Henry Lansbury, who does now play for Aston Villa, the team that I support, because he would have played a vital role in this team. But there's not a lot I can do about that. Tshbola is a good player as well. He's playing well in that midfield. Midfield seems to be okay. Yep, take that back. Commentator's curse just said that and he's got sent off. Great. Right, that sort of messed our game plan up a little bit. So, what I'm going to do is take Ariubi off and bring Chris Cohen on to cover the midfield. I also want to bring off Matt Mills for Damien Perquis, because I don't really want him to get a second yellow card and get suspended for the next game, because that's not going to be helpful to us. I thought we were on the attack then. Kasami to Brereton again. Can he get his hat-trick now? Close. Very close, but not quite. Cohen's getting the ball in. Again, he's got the ball in. Brereton. Back to Watkins. To Cohen. Nearly. We're playing some nice football in this game. I know we're playing Hartlepool. We're not playing a decent team. But we are playing some nice football. And I'm enjoying it. We're doing quite well. So, yeah. I'm not sure what we're going to do about highlights or stuff like that for the near future. I don't know if you guys want me to actually play all the games live on screen, because we could play the 2 Brighton games and play 2 matches per episode and have them sort of daily to a degree. Or we could actually play sort of 5 games off camera and leave some of the big games. Oh, we've conceded a goal. That's not very good. I think what I'm going to do now is maybe try and play a bit defensive, so we don't. Okay, no, forget that. Forget that. Fuck that idea. We're going overload. I don't know how we've messed this up. We do have 10 men, it's a bit of a problem. But, man, Tish Bowler, I mean, he's not really giving himself justice there, is he? I was praising him and then he got sent off. They're going to hit me on the counter-attack now and they're going to score. Guarantee it. Okay, so decent defending there. Brereton's on the ball. What's he going to do? He takes it round him. That's a good... Oh, what a goal. Oh, my word. I'm quite speechless. Brereton, again, with the assist there. A great ball. And Kasami, one touch. Finished that straight in the bottom corner. He's literally just saved our bacon right there. That was an absolutely wonderful goal. I think we definitely owe him a start in the next match. And Brereton as well has put in a performance that is absolutely outstanding. He's got a 9 on his debut. He's scored 2 goals and he's got an assist. He's definitely going to be in our starting squad from now on. Even if he's on the bench, I'm going to try and bring him on. I want to try and develop him into the player that he can be. We have actually unlocked an achievement as well, our first victory. As this is the first time I've actually installed Football Manager 2017 on this PC. So as you can see, we did win that game. We got a win. Brereton was fantastic. And I'm actually quite happy about that. That was quite a good win for us. It gives them a bit of confidence. And it was televised as well, so we didn't mess up on TV. So, as I was saying, the plans for next time. I think what I'm going to do is actually film these next 2 matches against Brighton and Brentford, because I feel like they're going to be some big matches, and I think you guys would like to see 2 live games per episode. If you want to see 2 live games per episode, but sort of sim 5 games in the middle, then please let me know. I would like to know what you guys would like to see. I'm very happy doing either. Obviously, simming games in between is a lot more work, especially daily for me. It's something that I may not be able to stick to on a schedule as much, but playing 2 games daily is something that I definitely would be able to do on a schedule. So I am going to leave it there. If you did like this, please like, comment down below, and leave a subscribe if you like this video. I will be back next time. We are going to be playing Brighton and Brentford. I will then take your comments and suggestions on what I will do for the episode after that. But until next time, thank you for watching.